Hello and welcome to part 54 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Let's Play series. In this episode, I'll be doing a rematch of the duel that I lost to last time. And then I'll play a few other duels as well. So let's first do that rematch. So, of course I'm using the Paleozoic frogs, the new one, with the little in case you need a quick reminder, it's basically the 60 card variant once again, but this time I'm putting in the Fusion Destiny package as well with the Phoenix Destroyer Enforcer and the Verde Anaconda. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, rematch time. Okay, got it. Nice. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's probably not ideal since it has to be from my... Oh, it can be from my hand as well. Yeah, that seems good. I'll just go straight off with Fusion Destiny. Can't really do much else, so I'll just go straight into him. So that's the nice thing about Fusion Destiny is you can use them from your hand. So even if you draw into them, it's okay. So I'll go ahead and special summon him in attack position. And now set Morella, and then that'll be good. Okay, so I got one disruption and then the Morella. Which, I mean, I can send the Lost Win. Yeah, that seems good. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit more. Okay, now, yeah, I might as well activate this because I can just get him back afterwards anyway. And now chain the Morella. I might as well chain the Morella. And then I'll go ahead and send the... I think I'll just send the Lost Win. Seems good. Oh, I also have the breakthrough skill now. I don't think Fiend Griefing doesn't have a graveyard effect. I'll just go for Lost Win. Yeah. Seems good. I can destroy the Morella when I already... You know what? Fine, I'll destroy the Morella that I already activated. Oh, that's another cool thing about that. I didn't even realize. I'll go ahead and destroy the back row. Oh, I'm so glad I did that. Karma Cat would have been... Wait, what? Wait, how did it get destroyed? I don't get it. Oh, I guess since it was the only target. Oh yeah, something I learned about the Death Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer is another thing that makes it pretty awesome. Is that since you're activating during the standby phase, they have to negate it right then, or else they won't be able to negate the special summon. So yeah, that's why I was able to Solemn Strike the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer special summon, because that's how it works. So like it can bypass Solemn Strike, which is so awesome. Of course, you can still call by it like right before it special summons, because it's needs to special summon from the grave. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and special summon the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, of course. Okay. So I got that. Unfortunately, that keeps me from being able to activate Card Demise, which kind of stinks. Oh well. I might as well. And it's during the standby phase of the next turn, so that's great. I'll destroy that, and I'll destroy that one. And then activate the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and set the... because I kind of want to activate the... yeah, I think... I think I'm just going to set the card demise, and that's it for now. That'll be good. Oh yeah, see, I love it. I love it. It's a free destruction every turn. It's pretty nice, to be honest. I think Destroy Phoenix Enforcer is probably like my favorite card of the Frog deck. I'm just kidding. It's still totally awesome, but he's still pretty good. Okay. Opponent's about to end. I'll go ahead and do the... because it's a... again, it's a free destruction. I might as well. So I'll go ahead and destroy the back row again. Another Comic Cat. I'm so glad I decided to go for that one. Okay. Ooh, Reasoning. I'll take that. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm never going to be able to activate Carbon Mines pretty much now. Like, if I activate during my opponent's turn, I pretty much need to special summon it, or else it loses timing, so... wait. Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be during the standby phase of the next turn. So I don't really have a choice in the matter. So I'll just go ahead and Reasoning. Level 5. Okay. If you want to do a level 5, I'll go ahead and summon the Max C. And now I can... I might as well not do the Verde because I'm only playing one of the Phoenix Enforcers. I don't think my opponent has a water. No. I could... return that opponent's... No, it's fine. Here, I'm gonna see what I can... You know what, I should... That's fine. I need to. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get the Dasher effect. That's a little unfortunate. But oh well. I'll set the... yeah, wait. No, actually I won't. You know what? Fine. Let's... I'll just destroy the card demise. And let's destroy that one. Oh, actually, this isn't too bad. Now I can go for Nightmare Phoenix. And then I can use those two. And then I'll go ahead and discard the Dupe Frog. Yeah, to destroy the field spell. I could have also done Rise to full height, but this way I can go into Ronin. Should I go into Ronin? No, probably not. Well, technically, you can only activate one Rise to full height per turn. Wait. Oh, that's not an effect. Wait. Okay, I don't know how that really works, but I guess I'll do the Ronin. And then I'll set that and then battle. Cool. Yeah, Celestial probably acts as a better draw too. That's probably why people don't really care about Disc Commander, because Celestial at this point pretty much acts as a better draw too, because it's pretty easy to empty your hand in like the right decks. In a lot of decks, it's kind of surprisingly easy to empty your deck. I mean hand. Not empty the deck. If you try activating it with an empty deck, you're just gonna lose. I don't think it even allows you. Nah, that's every time I try to activate a lose condition in Yu-Gi-Oh on like an automatic simulator, it won't allow it. So unfair. Sometimes you just want to like activate a lose condition, but it won't let you. And of course, you can't just surrender, or else you won't get anything for it. So yeah, it kind of makes things difficult. So I could go for a max C, but actually. Nah, this is game. I might as well go for game. What am I doing? There we go. See, I ran my opponent out of cards. Didn't even have to go into totally awesome. Pretty much Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer was... I mean, Nightmare Phoenix helped a little bit, but I don't think the field spell was causing an issue. So, pretty much Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. That should show you. It's a great card. And that was like difficulty 5, so not too shabby. Here's another difficulty 5. I'll show you again. Prove it to you. Ooh, I get 4 legacy tickets for this one. I'll take all the legacy tickets I can get. And of course, this one is where my opponent's playing Naturias, some kind, probably Krawler. No. They must be playing World Legacy Naturias, because I remember this one. This was one where I was playing Krawlers against the World Legacies. So yeah. And then of course a few of the Naturias can be kind of dangerous, all about trying to negate your stuff. Yeah. But to make up for that, those powerful effects, they usually have lower attack than normal. Like the Naturia Beast has like 2300. Although the Exterio has pretty good attack, but it's usually kind of hard to summon. But of course, like, if you like activate Waken the Dragon, you can get out Naturia Exterio pretty easily. And he has like 3000 attack, I believe. I think he matches up with Raid Raptor, Ultimate Falcon. And of course, this time I'm playing. Yeah, it's got a few if you'll probably notice that it's got a few changes, like Upstart Goblin, and of course it's got 3 of those now, which isn't too bad. I mean, it basically makes it so that it's like 3 less cards while you're still able to play a 6-card variant. So I'll just go ahead and set the Dewfog. Probably not as good of a hand. I mean, I don't get started out with Phoenix Enforcer. Like, but like you might say like that, like last game, like, you know, I didn't have the greatest hand there either. But I mean, I got it pretty much made Phoenix Enforcer the center of attention, which is probably good for it. It just really wanted to show off how powerful it can be. Anyway, I'll allow that. Okay, so yeah, I can just do that. It won't be destroyed anyway. Okay, here we go. Ole Noise, thanks opponent. So I'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna wait. What did I destroy? World Legacy Pawns. Oh wait, no. My opponent's playing Naturia Krawlers? I thought this was the one with... Huh. Must be playing Crawlers. Oh yeah, see, Crawlers of the Forest, so it must be playing a Naturia Krawler variant deck. Maybe more, probably more of the insect Naturias. Yeah, since the Crawlers are also insects, so I want to keep up that theme. I might as well play Upstart Goblin. Literally no reason why I can't, why I shouldn't Upstart Goblin. Oh yeah, and those of you who are keen into TCG might notice that Upstart Goblin's at 3 in this format, and it's at 1 in the regular TCG. So yeah, a little bit better here. Okay, I might as well. Canadia. Because I want to get out that totally awesome, that's why. So now this allows me to special summon the Ole Noides. So now I can go for the totally. Wait, what? What's this? Oh, lost win. Yeah, I'll just go for totally awesome. Still pretty good. Good. So last game was just Destroy Sphinx Enforcer's Time to Shine. This game, it's back to good old totally awesome. Oh, I forgot. I wonder if Negate's effect would have worked. You know what? Fine. You can keep your stinking dragonfly. You know what? I should have attacked. I should have attacked using the Paleozoic. I wasn't thinking. Definitely doing the only noise first. Okay, so now I can do the Dew Frog. Yeah, I messed up a little bit there. I should have attacked with the Paleozoic and then gone into totally awesome. So, so basically a negate attack, negative attacks. Okay, that's fine. Oh, going into something. Naturia Landois. What does this one do? Oh, you shuffle something from your opponent's graveyard into the deck. That's pretty nice. That one negates monster effects. Okay. Well, luckily, I don't care. I'll just go. I'll just use Lost Wind on it. You know what? I should have waited. I don't think it's gonna have enough, so I think this should be fine. Oh wait, and even if it does, Dew Frog says it can only attack that, so it doesn't matter. I should have waited, and then it would have had to attack in the Dew Frog. Oh well, doesn't matter. Of course, I'm gonna activate totally. This time I have to detach a Dew, and I'll special summon out the swap, and then swap will activate it to send off the Ronin. Oh, you know what? I should probably activate Fiend Griefing, especially since I have another Paleozoic engrave. I'll do Dupe. So return itself, gnome summon itself, because I haven't gnome summoned yet. That's why. Okay, so I already sent a Ronin. I think I'll send another swap this time. And now I can do... What can I... Actually, I think... Send one Fiend from your deck to graveyard. I don't care enough. I'm gonna see what I can do here. So... What do I have in my hand? Morella? And its effects are negated, so I think I'm gonna do Opabenia, yeah. Yeah, I'll do Opabenia so I can search for something. I'll go ahead and search for a Dynamiscus, because that'll be pretty good. This one. And now I'll go ahead and activate from my hand. And now I can banish the Landoys. And I'll chain that. Wait, what happens? Does it just fizzle? Like if I would have chained the Mela? I'm curious. I think it would just fizzle. Not do anything. Since it no longer has a target. That's interesting though. You know what's awesome about Verde Anaconda? The fact that... Oh, actually, I probably... Yeah, no. I'm gonna do Mistar Boy first, actually. Yeah, I'll do Mistar Boy first. That's okay. Ronin Totem activate. Banish the swap. Doesn't really matter. You know what? It's okay. I'll go into here. I'll show you what's so cool about Verde Anaconda. I love this. Oh, you can't. Do I have Link Spider? Oh, yeah. This is why I have Link Spider. This is why I have Link Spider. Because now, because you saw I couldn't use the Paleozoic before, but now that I took because it calls for a normal. So I basically turned that Paleozoic into an effect monster. And since I did that, now I can use Verde Anaconda with the Link Spider. So now I don't have to give up my Mistar Boy or my Totally Awesome for it. This is what's so awesome about Verde Anaconda. You can wait. Yeah, you can wait. So I better do this. You can wait until you set up all your plays before activating the effect, and you can still get this best summon. So it's pretty awesome. I love it. Okay. I might as well do this. Yeah, that one. It's fine. And then I can chain that. Send a card, yes, of course. Oh, see, it has to be during your opponent's turn to get to banish it from the graveyard. Oh, wait, but if it's sent to the graveyard, you get to look at the top 3 and then place one on the top of your deck. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do the lost win. So I think that means top. So like that. Oh man, that doesn't matter now because it's just gonna be reshuffled when I do the Verde. Oh well. I think I'll just do the Sky Cavalry. Don't really have any other plays really. But that's still pretty good. And now I'll do the Verde. Oh, look. I. It also has that effect, but barely anyone actually uses that. Yeah, see, it also bypasses the restrictions. So, like, normally I wouldn't be able to specify any the monsters except Hero Docs, but it bypasses restrictions. Oh, and now I can also get the draw 2 effect right away. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, see, and then I can still activate the one that where it becomes dark. Too bad that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, so now I can battle. I don't think I have game yet. I might have been able to have game if I had done things differently. But whatever, it's fine. Oh, no, I do have game. That's cool. So now I know that this is game. If they have like 9,000, even if they have like 9,000. So I think it's game up to 9,300 plus 400. So maybe like 9,600, something like that. I don't even know. So I got my 4 legacy tickets, and this is last duel here. At least of this little, whatever you call it, section of the World Legacy solo mode thing. Anyway, okay, so this one, oh yeah, no, yeah, what? So I guess I'm also facing Krawlers here. Yeah, so this one is more just pure Krawlers though, looks like, and it's a lower difficulty level. Not that the higher difficulty levels were that hard. Although I did have to rematch, but I probably would have won it the first time if I would have not messed up. Oh well, it's fine. It doesn't matter too much. Because I had my revenge. The Destroyer Sphinx and Forza had its revenge. Ooh, doing Upstart Goblin itself. Is my opponent running 3 or just 1? Upstart Goblin. Okay, well, anyway, reasoning. Let's see. Ooh, good. Probably not the most ideal, but whatever. Oh, you know what sucks? Is that it can't use materials from the graveyard. So even though I could normal summon Celestial and use it for Verde, I would no longer be able to do it because these are literally the only 2 targets I have. So I do need another a target other than that. So I think I'm just gonna wait because I don't want to give up. I don't want to give it up. So I'll just end. Oh well. Yeah, it looks like a more generic Krawler, but at least it combining it with more generic insects, so it's not totally pure. My bad. Okay, but now I can do Canadia, so that's actually pretty good, and I can chain the Olay. I'll chain the damn. Wait, no, Olay is it's a bullfighting term, which is kind of fitting since this is a card fight. So it kind of plays in line a little bit. I'm sure people can just go with it. Oh, I can't even. Oh, I would need to go into Link Spider first, but I don't think I want. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into Opabinia. Opabinia will pretty much solve it anyway. Yeah, it's fine. I think in this case. Yeah, I think in this case I should go for. I should because I don't actually need to. Yeah, I can still do that and still activate Paleozoics from my hand. It only needs to have the trap card for searching. And I really only activate it once anyway. So I think I'll add the Oleonoides to my hand, yeah. And now use the Oleonoides to get rid of that face down. This one right here. And I can chain the Canadia. So I'll go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, pretty nice. That one looked a little scary. Okay, so now I can go ahead. Yeah, so now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and go into Link Spider so that I can go into Verde. Yeah, basically I think how it is if you can go into Destroyer Phoenix and Forcing it, might as well. So now I'll go into Verde so that I can do just that. Oh yeah. And now I'll go ahead and activate the Verde. Send the Fusion Destiny. Special summon the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. There it is. And now I can use the Phoenix Enforcer. I don't really want to give up the... No, I don't want to give up the Verde. So I'll go ahead and destroy himself and destroy the set monster. Now I can activate that to just special summon it right back. Okay, so... Oh yeah, that's right. I knew what that face sound was. I kind of forgot though, but yeah, I did. Canadia, so I should have known. Oh well. That was a good idea, I think. So I'll just end it there. Oh yeah, special summon itself. Yeah, see, if it couldn't special summon itself, it would definitely be way worse. The fact that it can special summon itself makes it so good. It basically makes it a better Scrap Dragon because you can just keep reusing it. And it technically is easier to summon if you think about it, because Verde exists. Although Verde did get banned in the TCG. So it's a little hard to summon, but it's still worth it. It's still worth it, I think. I mean, nowadays, I mean, I'm sure control decks, I don't know, would control decks mix in both the Dragoon package and the Verde package? Because technically you can in the TCG. I wonder if that would be overkill. Like doing both. They're both good. I think the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer might be a bit better. So if you have to choose, the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer is probably the best choice. But I think they're both good for their own reasons. Like, Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer can actually negate stuff, unlike the Dragoon. And the Dragoon isn't like exactly as easy to get back as like Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, but they do both die to a kaiju. Oh wait, no, and actually the Dragoon is kind of sticky because it can't be destroyed by card effects. So the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer is a little more sticky in the graveyard because of the graveyard thing, while the Dragoon is a little more sticky because it just can't be destroyed, or I believe targeted by card effects. I think that's how it works. I don't know. They're both good though. Let me yeah, but if you have anything to say, like, definitely let me know which one is your favorite between Dragoon and Destroyer of Things Enforcer? I think Destroyer of Things Enforcer. I just like destroying stuff. It's a lot. Technically, the Dragoon can destroy stuff too, but like Destroyer of Things Enforcer can destroy whatever, and it can keep doing that every turn on either player's turn. Like Dragoon can only destroy stuff on your own turn. So I think because it can like destroy stuff on both players' turn, I think I like Destroy Things Enforcer just a little bit more. But I do understand that, but they both are good. Might as well do the Celestial. Maybe I can get game here. Can't do Card of Demise since I already special summoned out the Destroy Things Enforcer. I suppose that is another thing. Like if you're like, I mean, like it's kind of hard to activate Card of Demise with Destroy Things Enforcer. It's a lot easier to be able to do the Demise thing even while you have a Dragoon out, if you think about it. Anyway. Actually, I can do something. I'll go ahead and do the Fiend Griefing. I'll put back the Dendrite. And I'll special summon the Ole Nordes. I don't think it's game yet. Like, let's see. 3,000, 4,200. No, it's not game yet. Man. Yes. Yes, I'll activate that. Let's see if I can get game here. You know what? Might as well do upstart and then, yeah, do it like that. Oh, actually, let's see. 1850 versus 2200, but that calls for 3. Man. Oh, come on. Ah, dang it. I don't think, yeah, I don't. Just don't have anything. Well, I guess I can't get... Wait, what? Oh, I already attacked. Well, then I really can't get game. Oh, well. I didn't realize I already attacked. It's fine, though. Okay, well, now I'll activate this. I shouldn't activate that because I know I'm not gonna be sending off a... Huh. I think if I target the Ole, it won't be destroyed itself because it's unaffected. So that's kind of cool. I'll go ahead and do the Reckless Greed though. I'll activate the Ole. I should probably done in a different order, but whatever, it's fine. Doesn't really matter too much. I guess I can do that one. Let's see what it was. Fusion Destiny. That's probably for the best since I can't really activate another one anyway. And I'm not gonna... Let's just go for game. Might as well. Let's not make it take more time than it is. Okay. There we go, and that's game. Okay. So that was a So I played one where it was mostly Destroy Things Forcer, one where it was mostly Totally Awesome with a bit of Destroy Things Force at the end. Did I even use this effect though? I'm not sure. No, I think it was I was setting up all my combos, so I think I just game. But this time it was a little bit of both. Like, well, no, not really. This time it was once again pretty much just the Phoenix Enforcer. I didn't activate the Totally Awesome in that last game either, though. Oh well. Okay, so here we go. Ending scenario filing. And for this one, I get World Legacy World Chalice. And this one says, here's the effect if you would like to pause and read it. Basically, when you normal summon it and it leaves the field, or set it and leaves the field, you get to special summon 2 other World Chalice monsters from your decks. That's kind of cool. But it has to be specifically if it's normal summon a set and leaves the field, so you can't like special summon it. But also it has the effect where you get to basically disrupt your opponent a little bit by sending their X-Deck monster to the graveyard. Also, it has the other effect where you can banish it from the graveyard, except the turn it's sent to the graveyard and during the main phase. And it also allows you to search for a World Legacy card. So that's probably the best one. So it's probably more or less just going to be used for its graveyard effect. So it's kind of technically though, you can special summon it, at least use the card that use the effect that lets you send basically a X-Deck monster of your opponents to the graveyard, but more or less probably just used for searching, since that would be the easiest effect to activate, because you can just send it using like something like Foolish Bill, or I think there's in archetype World Legacy cards that allow you to like send to graveyard, maybe. Anyway, let's go ahead and play it. With the World Armor in front of them, Orvam's party became blocked by a swarm of Krawlers. Okay, I need to turn on the autoplay. There we go. No matter how many monsters they defeated, a new swarm appeared, trampling the debris of the fallen. Now divided, the party struggled. Their seemingly endless battles had whittled the party's strength down to almost nothing. They were unable to advance, but retreating wasn't an option either. They had no choice but to fight until all strength was gone. Just then, as Orvam and the party were about to collapse, Lee called out to them. By defeating the spear X-Krawler, you should be able to halt the movements of the other Krawlers. I'm not going to do any of the voices. So I'm sorry for people who actually like voices. I'm just going to read it normal though. In the midst of the battle, Lee had discovered that the X-Krawler was the command of the Krawlers. Trusting Lee's insight, the party pierced through the siege and closed in on the X-Krawler. The X-Krawler resisted fiercely, but they channeled the last of their strength to defeat it. Just as the commander collapsed, a swarm of Krawlers surrounding the party suddenly stopped moving. Greatly wounded, Aram and the party finally arrived under the world armor, but there are more than just Krawlers there. Don't worry about the Krawlers, they're just like robots basically. Robotic insects, so they're not actually alive. 7 colors of light suddenly shone down from the heavens. There appeared the 7 knights. The figures before them were metallic and emitted a radiant glow that enveloped their bodies in lustrous light. Those are the Mekk-Knights. The Mekk-Knights who ruled over mankind, and all the world had now descended to this very place. Aram and his friends found it difficult to describe the figures with mortal words, and could only stand frozen in the otherworldly presence. Then suddenly the Mekk-Knights reached their hands out silently. A mysterious energy sprung forth from their hands and began to shroud Ib. Ib was exhausted, no, completely spent. The magical barrier provided by Ib had no resistance to the force field. The rest of the party just desperately struggled to rescue Ib. However, with same light from which they appeared, Ib and the 7 knights vanished without a trace. Lee cautioned of the danger if Ib's wand was stolen, and the other world legacies fell into the wrong hands. Aram and his comrades set out to rescue Ib and recover the next world legacy. So there's that. And that also unlocks the next secret pack. I did already show that secret pack, but you can look at it again real quick if you like. So here are the cards. So once again, of course the Krawlers are going to be found here, and of course the Mekk-Knights, since they're anything that's pretty much involved with world legacies are going to be found here. So of course the world legacies itself, the nightmares, because the nightmares are pretty involved with the world legacy, so that also makes it really this pack a pretty good one, because all of the nightmare links are found here as well. And then of course the Krawlers, which are a lot of lower rarities. And then this is more for Krawlers too. But it kind of has the Crusadia-like effect of being special summoned, having an effect when it's special summoned to a zone and link monster points to. It allows you to search for any world legacy cards. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Pretty generic, actually. Okay. And then of course a few other world legacy spells and traps as well. So I'll just go through these one at a time real quick. Okay. So, and then you can feel free to pause if you want to get a better look at any of these. Okay, so there's that. Okay. New gate options are available. Nice. What's this duel training? I think I'll save that for like a little later. I want to continue going through the Chosen by the World Legacy first. Oh wait, no, I got done with this one. I mean the next part of basically the World Legacy stuff, which is Gift of the Martyr. So the gate details here say, now standing in the way are the Mekk-Knight, who employ tactics using columns and the World Shield, as well as the Nightmare, who control the World Lance and nightmarishly powerful link monsters. The battle for the World Legacy rages on. So a little fun fact, the Mekk-Knights weren't the first ones to use columns, but they were, I believe there were other, I think the Mekk-Knights though were the first ones that actually made columns matter. I think the Mekk-Knights came before the links, or maybe they came after, which is smart that they put in links first. Because obviously, like, without links, everything was like pretty much in disarray. Like, none of the column cards saw play before links, and even then, like, a lot of them didn't. And like the Mekk-Knights might not have either, because people basically didn't care. Like, before links came out, people basically didn't care about columns because there were like no such thing as like link markers, but links forced people into it. So that's one of the good things that links did. It forced people to care about columns, so therefore making Mekk-Knights a pretty good deck. Before, if you were playing like a card where columns actually mattered, you would basically have to tell your opponent, hey, you basically have to tell your opponent, hey, I'm playing this deck where column matters, so could you please place your cards in specific columns, and then your opponent would know, oh, hey, he's playing those cards where columns matter, so I know not to think about where I want to place my cards. I know not to place them within the same column as like basically the trap card that made that you can activate when it's in the same spot as the opponent's card within that same column. Stuff like that. It's pretty interesting, and I bet like you can probably find online if you want to like know more about it. You can probably search it up. Anyway, I'll get into this first scenario here. So for this one, I get World Legacy Landmark. Okay, so there's the effect if you want to pause and read it. But basically, to summarize it, it basically allows you to special summon 2 monsters by banishing World Legacy. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And of course the attacking doesn't really matter if you're just going to use them for link plays anyway. So it has a little bit of a cost to allow you to special summon 2. So it might be worth playing. And since it's a normal trap, fun fact that it can also be gone out via Trap Trick. Trap Trick might not be a bad card for World Legacy if you build it right. Since I think a few of the good traps are normal traps. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do this scenario. I think I'm just gonna not do auto because I want to make sure I get through it so I have time for pack opening. Ib was held captive. The stolen ritual wand was scaled inside the core of a Mekk-Knight Blue Sky, its power source. She'd been captured forcibly, but up to this point the Mekk-Knights hadn't laid a hand on her. Ib was deep in thought. The great darkness is using the Krawlers to threaten humankind. What if humankind's perception of the Mekk-Knights had been wrong all along? Meanwhile, Oram and the party arrived at the base of the Mekk-Knights after a long quest to reach Ib. Ruins of a forgotten civilization lay before them. The husks of decayed buildings, long buried by crustal movements, barely broke the ancient Earth's surface. Among them, artificial forms lay untouched in pristine condition. More World Legacy stuff. There, the activated World Legacy World Shield shined brightly, and the World Legacy known as the World Lance rose sharply out of the earth. Even with the power of the World Chalice, it was a fool's errand to challenge the Mekk-Knights. Following Lee's words, Aram and the group decided on a sneak attack on the World Shield. Before the party, a knight appeared, then another. Previously, they wouldn't have stood a chance, but now it was different. They had to rescue Ib. Their determination made them fight with blood-curdling ferocity. Sensing danger, the Mekk-Knights transformed into a united form, the Mekk-Knight Spectrum Supreme, and that's a Link monster. In case you didn't know. Yeah, and the Link monster for the archetype is pretty good. Okay. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed those duels and those scenarios. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and consider ringing that notification bell for at least one video a week with special uploads during those events that sometimes happen for this game. And I'll see all of you who don't want to stick around for a multi-pack opening in the next video. But for the rest of you, I'll be opening up a few more Legacy pack tickets. Oh, actually, I do have a few Fusion rewards. So, I'll go ahead and open these, actually. Okay. Instead of the Legacy pack tickets. Okay. I think I'm just gonna skip just to make sure I am able to get through this before the timer goes off. So here are the cards. So it looks like I got 2 Black Skull Dragons and one of them was a foil, so that's really nice. And then Trishula, probably one of the best cards in here. At least one of the best fusions in here. Mirror Force Dragon, not too bad. Archfiend's Manifestation, got 2 of them. Rebellion, 2 Rebellions. The Fang of Critias, usable with the Mirror Force Dragon, basically. Mahavilo, the Light Hex Sealed Fusion. It's basically another fusion substitute card. Fusion God, and it allows you to do make a fusion play using its effects, so you don't have to use polymerization, but it has to be for specifically a light fusion. Supply, 2 supplies, probably not that great. Winged Rhinos, Mirage Dragon, Centrifugal Field, Revoke Fusion, Anti-Fusion Device, and that's it. So yeah, probably my favorite card to get here was definitely the Trishula, since that actually sees some meta play occasionally, especially in decks where you can actually get out using dragons. Its effect is really good if you can get out the normal way. But even if you can't, it's pretty easy to special summon it by saying 3 monsters with different names, and sometimes just being able to bring out a high attack monster can be kind of good. At least in Duel Links, that's probably where it's most normal, but it can still, you can still do stuff with it if you really want to. Since it doesn't have that hard of like summoning requirements, and especially if you can get out with dragons, I think it's pretty good with Dragon Links, or at least it used to be. It might still be played in Dragon Links actually. So anyway, please let me know what your favorite card out of this pack opening was, or at least let me know if you stayed for the for the pack opening at the end here. I would really appreciate knowing how many of you really enjoyed this part of the video. But about does it for the multi-pack openings. So I'll see the rest of you as well, hopefully in the next video of the Let's Play. Bye.